Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, just recently, it came out in the media that there is a young lady by the name of Sydney Leday who was also there that day, November the 1st, just this last year, when the rapper Takeoff was shot. We didn't even know, I didn't even know until today, basically, that there were even other people who had gotten injured during what happened. But he was not the only person who got shot that day. This young lady was at the Halloween party celebrating her birthday with one of her friends. She said that she was used to seeing celebrities because she, I believe, was raised or had, been in LA for some time now. When she saw him, she wasn't really, starstruck about him. She was just like, oh, it's another celebrity. But then whenever she saw him speaking with the other men, she was like, oh, well, maybe they're just, goofing around or whatever. And she said she felt something off not too long after that, and that she knew something bad was about to happen. And shortly after that, somebody took out a gun and started shooting. We all know what happened. And unfortunately, she got shot while trying to escape the premises. And she even, recalled her time. It was sad because a lot of people were saying, sometimes people in these situations, when they do get shot, and she got shot in the head, y'all, sometimes they forget everything. She did not. She vividly remembered everything. She told the news reporter that she remembered trying to get away, getting shot. She remembered what it felt like. She remembered her friend trying to help her in the elevator, and she said she was just thankful and grateful that they were only about 12 minutes away from Herman Memorial Hospital. She remembers calling her mother and telling her mother that she got shot in the head right before she had a seizure. She was only in the hospital for about a week, and she said that she wanted to leave, like as soon as her mother was able to get to her, and she woke up, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she was in a coma for a short period of time. And whenever she was responsive, she told her mom she wanted to leave, but they couldn't release her at that time, so they had to keep her sedated. She remembered all of that. And even after she got out of the hospital, she said that life for her was misery because she, had traumatic flashbacks. She was having nervous breakdowns, anxiety attacks. She was, she remembered everything. And she said she couldn't eat. She was nauseous. And she said that living through that was worse than getting shot. And it was a nightmare for her. And they interviewed her mom, and they were saying, tell us how you felt, like what happened from your perspective. And all she knows is that she got a call from her daughter saying, she got shot. And she was like, I was just thinking about my daughter. And she went to the hospital, which she couldn't even get into until 7 hours later because the police had it blocked off. And they had to do that because they were saying, listen, whoever, shot her, they could still be around to come back and basically try and finish the job. We don't know, so we have to do this. She basically said those 7 hours were misery. And I could not imagine. I believe her when she said that, having to wait outside, not knowing if her daughter was gone or still here. And then when she was finally able to get in there to see her daughter, she had all kinds of tubes in her mouth. There's pictures out there on the internet. And she said that she looked gone. She looked gone. And like I said, I can't imagine what that must have felt to her, how her heart broke to see her daughter like that. She said she has another child that's 7 that she had to, modify, basically, say, oh, don't worry, your sister, she just has a bad headache, like she'll be fine, to try and explain to her other child what happened to her child. Because, you can't tell that to a 7-year-old, And she was doing the best that she could to process it all. And she was just saying that she was thankful to God that her daughter was still here. And a lot of people got mad because they were saying, why are we just now finding out that this young woman was shot like this during that time? Nobody's trying to take away from what happened to Takeoff. We're all still very much upset about that, although there was no reason for the media to not put this forward. You know what I'm saying? And, before anybody uses they had to make sure she was safe, her mother put up a GoFundMe to help pay for the medical bills. So if the media would have reported on this, they could have helped her. That could have helped her mother in so many ways. And a lot of people were mad and they were pissed, and they said that this is all boiling down to because she was not a celebrity. They didn't put this out on the media because she wasn't a celebrity who got shot. And it is really sad because that's the truth. Which is why when people now say things like, oh, hashtag Black Lives Matter and hashtag protect black women, it's a joke to me because it's only hashtag protect black lives or black women when it's somebody that's rich and famous. That's usually what it goes towards. And it is really sad that they did not report on this until months, literally months after the fact. Like I said, that publicity could have helped her mother, especially with the GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel about this respectfully down in the comments below.